Are you going? I'm on Facebook Live, sir. Are you going to shoot me? Please help me, Facebook.
We are beyond stupid.
What you got, dog? What we doing tonight? Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh my God, what in the hell?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll lay it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, Kemper?
Nothing, man. Sitting here
Oh,
counting minutes to go by so we go live.
yeah, I was uploading a couple of videos I worked on a little bit today. One of them you're going to be real familiar with. I think you're a fan of this, actually. It's a little, the video won't last long. It's just like a clip, you know, but it's a certain bounty hunter that says they fear us over in Cotton County.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got that clip. Is that why those people in Cotton County ran you off of Facebook, Ernie? Because that's what happened, bitch.
No,
But
man,
we fear him though, right?
yeah, it's all that fear. So I mean, I'm going to upload these, and I gotta edit just a little bit more to be able to, you know, and make them an MP4 sound or whatever to upload to StreamYard. But we're gonna have a little fun tonight.
Hell yeah.
At the Lightning Tiger's expense, of course.
Are we gonna pick some names tonight too?
Yes.
Do some voting?
You want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, we can. I just didn't want us to forget. We did last night. So
We don't have 4 new names yet, right? Correct?
right. I don't think we do.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do that part right now. Let me thank you for reminding me. That's why you make the big bucks. And that's why you're in charge of payroll.
Don't you need to stop with this payroll shit, man? I've been getting messages from everybody.
Well, I mean,
Where's my check?
You are payroll department, buddy.
All right, but you got to have something in the bank for me to pay him with, boss.
No.
Huh. I've already got Luna knocking my kneecaps right now, so I can't be taking too much more.
Well, listen now, what you got going on between you and Luna, she's your manager. She gets a hefty deal every day, 40%.
Dude, I told you I didn't even know it was 40%.
That's good money right there, especially with all the bucks you make. I know how much money you make, man. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, we weren't going to put it on the panel, but whatever.
Luna's got quite the haul, just coming 40% of your stuff. So there we go. Can we see that? I will go ahead and spin it if we can see it.
I can see it.
All right, let's give her a spin. Giggling bird. It's been a while since we've seen giggling bird.
It's been a minute. Hope they're okay.
Me too. That girl, 77.
Uh-oh.
Didn't we have two that were up on the chopping block? Ocean Lover and somebody else on the chopping block?
I thought we'd already done that, man. It's been so long since we played, bro.
See if anybody can remind us in the chat. Either way, we'll go ahead and put these four up, and unless one of them's on the thing here. Look here, giggling bird twice. Yes. Leave it off. No way. Okay. John Deere girl.
Uh-oh.
Ocean Lover. I don't know if we got the vote in with Ocean Lover online. Let me go back to chat and see here. Did we get a vote between Ocean and whoever she was up against?
Who was it? Wasn't it Miss Thelma?
No, Thelma was up against.
Last time I remember doing anything, I broke a tie voting.
Yeah, and you voted Thelma out, so she shouldn't be on the board anymore.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. So let me go. I think I saw her name on the board too. So let me get that. If it is on there, thought I saw it.
I mean, I like I said, I don't remember. What I do remember is doing that. That's the last time I remember playing the game.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm forgetting. It's possible. I'm just saying that's the only thing I remember recent.
Yeah, because wasn't it Miss Thelma and Night Stalker, maybe? Or somebody to say.
I don't think it was Night Stalker. It was. I can't remember, and I voted for him too. It's been like over a week, man. Sorry.
It has been, yeah. Let's see. Let's get to chat here and see.
Mo
knows.
Yeah.
Correct, Paisley. And Mama too, probably others. But and then the next four we had. It came down. I thought Ocean Lover and somebody else was out there.
I don't know.
So Ocean was on this list, so we'll put Ocean on this list anyway.
We just need to write down what we do.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
I got. Let me see. Oh well, yeah, it's Ocean Lover and Graham. I got a list there. Ocean Lover and Graham. So we need to vote between those two, and then I'll spin another one for this fourth person on the wheel here. And so Ocean won't be eligible regardless because she's on the wheel there anyway. So, E squared. So Giggling Bird, That Girl 77, John Deere Girl, and E squared are on tonight. We'll go ahead and for the first 45 minutes until 1 a.m. we're going to vote two ways. If you vote in chat, you're going to vote for Ocean or Graham to stay. The four that I put on the poll, you're voting for one of them to go. Lemon Drop, member for 5 months. I stand with the stand. Gave the big fist. Thank you, Lemon Drop. And I think I saw a Nana Kim there. Nana Kim, member for 5 months. Stand with the stand. Thank you, Nana Kim. I would have missed those if I hadn't been over here in this daggum studio. Sorry, y'all. And the storm just hit here, so, well, first one I hear anyway. It's raining good out there now. So.
Apparently, we do have the four. It was Graham, Ocean Lover, Paisley, and Kentucky.
Yeah, it was, but it came down. See, I've got those four. And then
Who did it come down to? Ocean Lover and Graham.
Yeah, Ocean and Graham. Mystery Lady. I stand always with 3 hearts, and that's her highlighted post, and she's a member for 12 months. Thank you, Mystery Lady. So let me put these 4 on the poll, and if you vote in chat, you're voting to keep Ocean or to keep Graham by saying something nice about who you're keeping. And the other 4, we're voting one of them out. That'll be on the poll. So I'm going to put them on the poll right now. While I'm putting up the poll, I'm going to go ahead and save these videos so we can hear them too. So give me a couple minutes there, Kemper. I'll let you work your magic.
Word.
And I'll be right back. Never say that in the scary movie, right? I'll be right back.
We'll see you next lifetime. How's everybody doing tonight? It's been a long Saturday for Kemper. Really, really long. But I get to spend the end of it with everybody here, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, it's been storming here the past few days. Quite a bit. Last night, right after our live stream, it got crazy. Real crazy. I was sitting here talking to Jimbo, and all of a sudden, all at the same time, lightning brighter than shit and the thunderclap at the same time. It's like, wow. You could feel the electricity, you know. It's good stuff. Erica, are you writing these down or?
Right quick, I want to unmute to say Lane, member for 13 months, dropped by to say hello. Did Kemper get kicked? Hot dog. I'll stay back till Kemper gets back. I was uploading some videos. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. So, okay. I'll wait till Kemper returns. That dad burn internet ninja got him. Come up from the floor, went whoosh, whoosh. Hey, Mary. Now, who you telling to play nicely, Mary? Oh, I see. What's going on? Mama tried. It's one of my favorite songs. Old country song. I know you've heard it. You look back through the chat. There's the Kempster. He's back. Kemperster? I guess it'd be Kemperster, not Kempster, huh? Kemperster. All right. So I'm gonna go back and finish these videos while I upload. I didn't realize it was awful quiet. I was like, hang on.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. My phone overheated and just shut down. I was
I
like, what in the world?
had a highlighted member, Lane, 13 months member, dropped by to say hello. So I wanted to get that. And when I was doing that, I was like, it's awful quiet. So then I realized you weren't over here. So I wasn't looking at StreamYard. I didn't see you go.
Well, I was just talking, and next thing I know, I feel my leg vibrate. I look down, and a big red message came across my screen, telling it had to cool, or telling me it had to cool down before I could use it. Yeah, and it shouldn't be, but it definitely did overheat.
Hot dog.
So no pun intended, I guess, but yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, man. Yeah, freaked me out. I was like, what in the world is going on? I never see that sign or that message. So I was like, yeah, that's no good. Didn't mean to desertions. So did anything fun happen today? I mean, I know the usual suspects went live and ran their flaps, but I don't think we saw Ernie again today, did we? Anybody see his punk ass on the streets or on panel? When I go to work, I get lost. I don't get to keep up with too much. Your phone's been overheating a lot lately, Lemon Drop. I never had it happen. That's why I was thrown off. I mean, my battery will go down pretty quick sometimes, but like if I'm running hotspot and doing other stuff, yeah. You got separation anxiety. All right. What, from your 40%? Oh, shit. No rap, no skirm. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, I seen rap in a chat or two, but yeah, I didn't think about him going live. So it was pretty quiet. Cool. Maybe some people are getting a life. No, you think him and his followers went to Skirt Town and drank the Kool-Aid? Yeah. There is a lot of them running around with those Kool-Aid mustaches. I know that. A lot of them. Venomous. I use iPhones, so that might be one of my issues. I don't know. I don't want to learn a new system. Otherwise, I would try it. But I've been pretty much on the Apple tit the entire time they've been putting out products. So my iPhone used to overheat bad when I used Discord. That's crazy. I wonder why it would do that with Discord. Maybe it just takes a lot more to run it or something. Yeah, everybody's getting those votes in. That's good. Man, Kim, my old iPhone used to, but it was, even when it was doing it, it was like 2 years old. So I just, marked it up for, wear and tear. What's up, man?
Well, howdy, Kemper. I don't know. I just been uploading a couple of little videos here. You want to see one?
Yeah, man.
Here's a quick one.
And, people fear us, Chris.
Well, buddy.
Over there in Cobb County, they scared the fucking death of us.
He's
scared the fucking death of us.
Fucking death. DEFF, death. They scared the fucking death of us.
See, Jamie can vouch for the fact that ain't nobody scared of Ernie and Tina and them.
Yeah.
He lives like 10 minutes away.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do have one of that I don't think a lot of people have heard, between Rush and Skern. And then I've got a little interesting nugget. They like to play their murder for hire, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've got about 3 hours of recording between Chris and Ernie. And Ernie says some pretty vile, vindictive, scary stuff. It ain't all funny like people are scared to fucking death of us over there. Some of it sounds like this.
Mm-hmm. They're going to kill one of your kids. Right. They're going to rape it and everything. They're going to send you to proof that they did it. And you'll watch them torture your child. You don't want to go through that, Chris. You lose a kid. And it'll probably be your baby. It'll be a litless one.
My son.
It'll be a litless one. They'll take what's mostly important to you, your heart. Or they'll take your wife. Or they'll take something that means the world to you. They'll find what means the world to you. And they'll torture that kid. They'll rape that kid many, many times and let you watch it. And then they'll kill that kid. And show you that kid's life didn't mean nothing. This is the hard part. That's the hard part. Now, what I suggest you do, honestly, tonight, I'll find out how deep you're in. Let me find out. Let me find out what they got and what they want to do. Because I'll find out.
That is Ernie Shell telling Chris what all somebody's going to do to his wife and kids, while he's offering his services to protect him.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the story behind who it was that they were talking about doing this to his family?
MS-81 or whatever they call it.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was a gang.
Yeah.
Yep, sure was.
But that's Ernie's story, and Ernie's trying to sell his service. That's extortion.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is.
And there's more. Oh, I got a lot more. A lot more.
I've been waiting for you to get into this one. I've got some snippets from it, and I've not put them out there, but I'm like, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie, people don't understand how bad Ernie really is.
Yeah.
They don't. They do not understand. He wants to make Chris out to be some bad guy. Yeah. Listen to this shit that Ernie's pulling and stop and think to yourself, Huh?
Go ahead. I was saying Venomous Silverback had MS-13s was who they were talking about.
Right.
But you were talking. You said he wants to make this story out to.
I done forgot.
He's talking about Ernie
Sorry.
and Chris and how he wants to make Chris out to be this.
Oh,
great-
to be a bad guy. Like Chris was trying to have him X'd off the planet. No. Chris felt threatened by Ernie and this bullshit that he's doing. And Chris actually believes some of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He does.
And that's the thing. That's why I had to not take any information from Chris anymore, because every time I looked at it, it was all conspiracy every single time. And so I just had to stop. But this is what pushed that whole issue where everybody's like, oh, Jimbo was being this and that and the other. Jimbo is tired of two people going at each other, and you can hear the recording right here of it. But Ernie, he don't want to admit the shit that he does. But that's okay. We'll bring the receipts.
Yeah.
It's okay.
There's more in that. Like Ernie's got he's bragging about his dad killing people, his papa killing people, his family running drugs and running moonshine and all that stuff currently in Harlan, and how they kind of own the political, but which they don't. You know, Ernie's extorting somebody. He's trying to make him believe that his family is these mafia-based hillbillies, but they're not. They're just murderous, cowardice hillbillies, just like Ernie. Uneducated, murderous hillbillies. You know, kind of shoot you in the back. Just ask Ernie, he'll tell you. Now, here's a little nugget on Ernie and Eric Rush. Now, I don't know if this has been heard by everybody or not. Maybe it has, maybe it ain't. But I heard it tonight. I'm like, well, Ernie says he don't know Eric Rush, right? He just arrested him, right? So if you don't know somebody, let's say I don't. Okay, let me pick somebody out of the crowd here. Buttercup. Skern's left kidney. Skern's left kidney. I don't know Skern's left kidney. I don't know who that is. I can honestly say I don't know Skern's left kidney. Okay? Now, Skern's left kidney don't know me either. So do you think Skern's left kidney would leave me a message like this one?
Hey Ernie, it's me. Ernie, it's me, Eric Rush. Anyway, I'm under a friend's Facebook. I really need to talk to you. I handled all that business. Your money will be back into your account on Wednesday, and everything will be fixed by then. Now I owe you $1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to pay you, okay, for everything that's happened, all right? Buddy, I do care. I don't just want to change you as a person. I wasn't just being a boy trying to change you. I just wanted to love you as a person. But I felt like you didn't think that. So, I don't know. We need to talk. Talk to me, okay? Will you talk to me tonight, please?
Now, Skern's left kidney, would you send me a message like that if you didn't know me? Hell, bro, I wouldn't send people messages like that if I did know them. Not unless I knew them like I think they know each other.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, huh?
I was trying to think if we had posted that message somewhere or played it or something. I can't remember if we had or hadn't. I know I've heard it quite a few times. I can't place where we played it.
Yeah. And then of course I've got the really, and then I'm not going to play it. I don't have it uploaded. I'm not ever going to, but I've got the really extremely nasty message.
I thought that was what you were about to play tonight.
Oh, Lord, no, I've never played that.
Because I was about to ask you, hey man, are you playing that one?
No.
Because if you are, maybe we need to talk about it. Because it's pretty hardcore, man. Like you called it, nasty.
Skern's left kidney said, I would not send you that message, LOL. Rip said, Jimbo and Kemper, remember, the Tiglet will always see you first. 100 times before you see it once.
He's stupid as hell. My God.
Oh.
The dude is lost.
If you're not subscribed to Behind Green Eyes, take a second. Somebody put that link in the chat if you don't mind, one of the mods. Subscribe to Behind Green Eyes. That is a wonderful clip channel who kind of owns Ernie. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, honey bunny. So, but yeah, you know, I had a really, I wouldn't say busy day, but, you know, just today kind of catching up with, you know, things around the house. And the girls were going to a wedding. Molly was actually in the wedding, one of the bridesmaids. And so they were there pretty much all day. Thelma came home for an hour or two and went back over there, and you know, wedding and then the reception and all that. So it was just me and the boys, and then Hunter took off on us, left me and James. So we kind of just hung out a little bit and watched a little TV, and you know, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to work on the videos. I promised you I would, but I did get those 3 worked on and emailed over to myself so I could get them on here tonight. And then within the last hour, we've had something come up and Thelma needed my help. So don't forget, when you want to lie, wait till someone calls you out on it and then say you was teaching a class. Oh yeah, I was teaching you a class. Yeah. Is that the sandwich reference? Or, you know, you can always say you were trolling. Oh no, I wasn't lying. I was trolling or gaslighting. Different, you know. No big deal. I was just trolling. Just trolling. And I know the morals police is running around everywhere, you know, pointing fingers. I think they're on like some kind of big one of them meat wagon things, you know, that's what they call it, where they collect people and take them to jail.
Yeah, paddy wagon.
Paddy wagon, yeah. Meat wagon, I don't know. They're pointing fingers as they go by, you know, everybody pointing fingers. You lied, you fried, you you know, but here's the thing, when people lie maliciously, or just in order to slander somebody, or when you break the law and then lie about it, you know, then it becomes a moral issue. Because if you're sitting here telling me you've never told a lie, you're lying. You know, I've told a lie.
I think everybody that's ever walked on the planet has told a lie at some point in their life. Yep.
Yeah. Who's the moral police, Lemon Drop? Oh my goodness, I see them everywhere. You know. I don't need to call them out by name. Just I see them all over the place, you know. There's only one creator we really need to talk about by name right now, and once that is done, then we'll move on to somebody else. And That's in their title tonight. Well, in the has the goal been accomplished? And I didn't even really get to talk to Kemper about this, but we've hinted around at it. And for one, I'm going to go ahead and say up front, no, I don't think the goal has been accomplished. But I do want to talk about it. How close are we? Because Kemper and I, we didn't know each other when we decided to, let people know about Ernie Shell. I didn't know what Kemper knew about Ernie, and Kemper only knew what I had told him that I knew about Ernie in a brief exchange on the internet on Facebook. So we decided to come together and let people know what we knew. And the only reason to do that, it wasn't to take Ernie down, because there was no Ernie being up. Like, Ernie was on Facebook at the time harassing people. It wasn't, all a bunch of subscribers or nothing like that. Like, he would go live on Facebook and have 20 people watching. Had nothing to do with numbers. It still has nothing to do with numbers. It's never about that. It's about people he's hurting. And I feel like some people found out who he was and got away from him. I feel like some people saw who he was and never got close to him. And so I do feel like we have somewhat accomplished that goal. But now it's never really going to be done because he won't stop. So the goal is not going to be accomplished with that guy until he pays his debt to society.
Yep.
That's my opinion. What do you think, Kemper?
I agree. We've said it for the past few weeks that, that's pretty much where we're at with Ernie. Is we're just waiting for him to get them shiny bracelets on, some little leg shackles, because they're going to leg shackle your bitch ass.
Keep him from running.
Yep. I guarantee they will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good luck, Ernie. That's going to be the fun part, is watching all this go down. Because after that happens, we get to see what happens in court.
And that's where you're really going to get your fame, big boy.
That's where I'm saving my vacation time for right now.
Yeah. We will be there. And however, we won't be able to show daily inside the courtroom.
Right. We would have to get the DVD just like we did before.
Yeah. And we will report daily outside the courtroom what we saw. And when certain people call us liars, then we'll just get the DVD and show you we weren't lying again. Just like, do you realize there's some of these damn fools? I didn't even know this. These fools are saying that we doctored that DVD.
That's straight up from the government, man. Straight up from the courthouse.
Yeah.
We didn't doctor shit.
All you got to do is pay the $10 and go get your own.
Yep.
It'll be identical.
Unless you want to have more of people that you don't know coming in and out and going up and seeing the judge and all that, because that's all it was. Once it got to Ernie's name, his lawyer showed up, showed the bullshit medical records. They had their conversation about the YouTube video and him being a no-show, issued his warrant, and then moved on to the next person. And that's all that happens.
Yeah.
But by all means, prove that we doctored that video. Prove that.
Yeah. I'd love to see that proof.
They can't.
Hey, Kim Louise, how are you doing?
But yeah, that's pretty much where it is. The people that support Ernie right now, they know what he's about. They just refuse to be honest.
Yeah.
Or they're just evil themselves. It's one of the two options, because there's enough information about Ernie out there. These people know.
There's some
absolutely not.
creators that backed him just to the same reason they're backing another little nugget right now. It was just because it's a power play. It's like, look what I can do. I talked to somebody about this earlier on the phone, and it's like they think, let me destroy, let me crush them, and then let me blow them back up. And I'm going to show everybody I'm all powerful on YouTube. No, you ain't. Kim Louise, thank you for gifting 10 memberships to the stand. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you.
But, you know, it's all about numbers and people wanting to be this or wanting to be that. Like, who cares? Who cares about the numbers? You know the number I care about? 1. If we kept one person from sending their rent money to Ernie and getting nothing in exchange except for a threat of, you know, or extorted later, I'm happy right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm positive we've done that.
Honestly, bro, we did that long before we even came to YouTube, but it has gotten bigger on a bigger spectrum.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the only number that matters. The subscribers, that don't matter. So this paying for subscribers, bullshit, horseshit. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Members, now that number matters because we care about all our members. And we care about all our subscribers. It's just, you know, the inflated number. We've got subscribers from our original channel when we first started to where it is now that probably don't even watch this side of YouTube anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we had a couple thousand subscribers within a month or so, right? It was pretty quick, and we were fresh to YouTube, no name, no nothing ever.
Mm-hmm.
So the subscribers, you know, they come, they go, they come, they go, they come, they go. They change their mind. They hear people saying things, and that's why I've never tried to convince anybody. You got to believe me. Please believe me. You know, I'm this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. No, make up your own mind. I don't want to hear Kemper out there with his resume begging for people to, you know, hey, like Kemper, please like Kemper. No. We are who we are.
Right.
People like us, some people don't. You know?
Yep. And I'm okay with that. I knew that was going to be part of it too. I mean, hey, I've said it many times, and I don't expect everybody to like me. It's not even an expectation.
But you know, we've got people in our Discord daily now that I consider family, like stand family, and here in our daily live streams.
Yeah, comes and hangs out and chats, and always here every night.
Yeah. That I never, you know, 2-3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, hated us or hated me especially. And you know, I'm glad that the turn of events allowed people to give us a chance to just see who we are, you know, without hearing other people's opinion and then forming it based on that. Because like it or not, we form trusts with people. Like, you know, I trust Kemper. Honestly, if Kemper tells me, you know, there's a creator that I shouldn't listen to that I've never heard before, guess what? I'm not going to bother listening to him because I trust Kemper. And that's how, you know, these friendships form and belief in creators form. Like, that's why, you know, you're not going to hear me say, well, don't go over there and watch certain. Don't go over there and watch them. I've got mad in the past and been like, if you're over there chatting right now with what's going on, don't bother coming over here. But, you know, but I'm not saying, you know, don't go watch it. You know,
honestly,
you're brainwashed. No,
it's really understandable though, man, because a lot of the shit that's been going on, if people are okay enough to, in the heat of it, being over there just being friendly to some people that are doing some really shitty shit to kids, women, men, all kinds of people.
Yeah, even if I don't like the adults,
So
the kids ain't got, it's bullshit
right.
all the way around.
And that has happened, but
Yeah.
you can't really make everybody have common sense, common morals, that kind of thing. You can't, unfortunately. You can't fix people,
We got some nice messages over here about family members. Graham, understand I missed a question about membership from you, my friend. Let me see if I can find it. Look, I'm looking. We need
Kim,
music when I'm looking for something.
Kim Louise, I really understand the whole working and needing rest and all that kind of thing. I do. You don't have to apologize here. I get it. I live that life.
Graham, I can't find it.
The question was, why would Ernie give that guy $1,000? He didn't. That was, I guarantee you, that's manipulation on Ernie's end. Ernie has some apparent messages from Eric where Eric incriminates himself. I guarantee you that was done on purpose.
Yes.
He's played them before. Like when he would get triggered, he'd play those messages. Yep. And that's what that was. Yeah. So that was just LARPing. That live action role play that Ernie does. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And Eric is definitely one of the type of people that would play along with one of Ernie's games. And he probably was being pressed by something that Ernie was blackmailing or extorting him with.
Yeah.
That's what he do.
Yeah. See, when Ernie met Eric Rush, Ernie was a guard in a halfway house, where Eric was a, I guess you would call it inmate, I guess, or a resident of the halfway house.
Yep. But by in the law's eyes, it was just like a jailer to a prisoner.
Yes.
And that's how it was. Like if they were to have investigated the whole situation, see, that's one of those essays. We talk about these crimes that have no statute of limitations. Those kind of crimes don't. That's why I've always said I wished that Eric would come public now with the claims he's made in the past, because he has claimed that Ernie essayed him.
Yeah.
He has claimed that Ernie gave him Hep C. He claimed that Ernie gave him herpes.
Mm-hmm.
He claimed to have watched Shelby give somebody a blowjob in a hotel parking lot in Opelika, Alabama.
Eufaula.
Was it Eufaula? Okay, I'm sorry, Eufaula. Yeah. But yeah, like all of that. That would be an interesting conversation to have. Yeah. And not the messages that Ernie has. I want to hear from Eric.
Yeah, that's going to be eventually we, if he don't stay in jail, like, and I understand he's out now, so eventually that's going to be an interview that we do, and we'll just let him tell his story. It'll be up to whoever to believe whatever. I haven't heard his full story. I have never spoken to him, but I've heard voice messages that he's left for Ernie. I've seen messenger exchanges between him and Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
between him and Ernie's Facebook page, which Ernie thought nobody could see, but he forgot about giving Tony Jarvis the login info on it. That's where the screenshots of the
Him
killer
tucking back. You know.
Yeah.
Why you hide?
Talk about tucking it and putting it away.
Yeah.
And Ernie asked, "Why did you put it away? Let's see it."
Sure it is.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird stuff. Mystery Lady, no. I'm going to say no because the one person who claims to have talked to Eric, I believe, is full of shit. Because that nutbag claims that there are, is it 300 pictures? Or 30? No, it's 300, right?
It was 300 pictures of Eric, Ernie, and the corpse of Ronnie was her claim. And supposedly, Eric had these pictures hidden and had to have somebody go get them and bring them to the jail.
Yeah.
And supposedly, Ernie wasn't just going to have a warrant issued for his arrest. They had to wait for the grand jury to indict.
Mm-hmm.
But they have 300 pictures of those two at that crime scene with the corpse. Like, are you kidding me? Fucking dumb shit. Oh, there's a gag order.
Right quick, Kemper. Let's Kim Louise, thank you very much for the $100 super chat. So I'm always working. Jimbo, share with Kemper. Sorry to let our mods and chat down. You are not letting our mods and chat down. Never. If you're working and you can't be here, that's perfectly okay. We're happy that you're here tonight. And whenever you can make it, we're happy. And your emails brighten up my day daily. I enjoy them so much.
Yeah, there's no way you've let us down.
No way.
Don't ever think that.
Mm-mm.
You're one of those rays of sunshine. One of those people we talk about being family. You're one of those. Always have been.
Yeah. Shay said, "Holy moly, Kim Louise is a VIP tonight. How sweet of you." Hey, Shay. But and I can confirm 100% due to a phone call I had yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And Kemper is privy and has heard the phone call that there are no pictures. There is no such evidence that has been brought forward. That's a lie.
There is no consensual sex.
No.
Yeah. There was no DNA.
Mm-mm.
So.
All lies pushed by Miss, I got Shelby's motion of discovery.
You know, Griffalina over there.
Yeah.
He is stupid as shit, man. I swear to God. Like, he is one of the most thirsty people I've ever seen. Period.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. Like I said a couple days ago, we brought all of this content to him for him to put out on YouTube. His bitch ass backed down twice. From Ernie. And now he's all Billy Badass because he thinks he's got some information, that he's got something. You know those conspiracy theories there, Griffalina? Remember them? Seems to be that you're still all about them, huh? You're going to be over there with a bag full of lies. You might as well just fart in a jar and put a lid on it and save it for later, man, because that's what it's going to do for you. About the same. So, yeah, it was funny as hell, though. He's over calling Ernie out. Turn yourself in. Get swabbed. Get swabbed. Like, seriously? What, you growing balls, man? I don't get it. People are just really that stupid.
Yeah.
And he's one of them. He's one
He
of
is.
those
He is.
severely imbalanced people that are on YouTube.
Hey, ML Matt, you going to bed? Here watching, usually sleep and catch you guys in the morning. Well, that's good. It's good you're here.
So how long were we running our voting? Till 1?
It's 101. Let's stop it now, and then we'll eliminate in the next 45 minutes the other one. So who do we got in the poll?
I think Graham won the voting.
Graham beat Ocean Lover in the hit up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ocean Lover is out.
I mean, last time I checked,
Yeah.
and it wasn't that long ago. So.
And the poll has
See that girl?
Giggling Bird, and ooh, we got a tie for at 13%.
Hold on.
Second.
Give me a second.
We need another vote or two, y'all.
Hold on, I'm about to bust one up. Boop, 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 boop.
Live voting at its best. As soon as I get a vote, I'm ending the poll.
How's that?
It come through yet. There it is. All right. So John Deere Girl and Giggling Bird are moving on to the elimination part. So for the next hour, vote John Deere Girl or Giggling Bird. I'm gonna put that in the chat and mess and pin it to the top. John Deere Girl.
And that's one of the tightest votings that we've had.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna get tighter and tighter as we, eliminate more people.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I'm gonna pin this message to the top. This little thing's in my way. There we go. So for the next, till about we'll give it to 1:45. And John Deere Girl or Giggling Bird, just put in the chat who you want to keep. All right. Faith over fear said, Kim, keep having faith, that big, loving, and caring heart. God will thank you big someday. John Deere Girl is awful selfless. She's always donating memberships and everything,
Oh, yeah. Sure does.
I figured she'd be a tough one to beat.
Well, there's one thing for sure. Everybody knows her well. Says she's the sweetest.
Yeah, sweet, generous, loyal. Everybody's saying, it's a tough one. That's a tough one to beat, y'all.
Yeah.
Tough one to beat.
One of those ringers.
Up against it. I hope everything's okay with Giggling Bird. I hope she's, not physically ill or nothing. It's been a while since we've seen her.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying earlier. I hope she's okay.
What you got, dog? What we doing tonight?
What was that?
These people are friends with Jamie. I've made the connections. We're making connections now. So I'm sitting here outside police station right now. I'm waiting till they get things done. I thought I'd come out here and let you know. I didn't get no sleep last night. I had to leave at 4:30 this morning. I had to leave my family, and the police was there.
Nope.
Making sure everything was safe for them. So I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Jimbo, gloves are off. You're going to jail today. Matt Kemper, you're going to jail.
Going to jail.
You're going to jail, guys.
Jail. Going to jail, y'all.
So you can call my bluff all you want to.
You know, we did call his bluff. The very next day, we had a live stream entitled Bluff Call or something like that, right?
Yeah, I can't go look right now. I'd have to do it after the stream. But yeah, we still have the live on the Facebook page.
Yeah. So we did actually call his bluff, and he is actually full of shit.
Well, see, the thing is I don't know if people realize that clip is actually the beginning of a list of people. It wasn't just me and Jimbo. It wasn't just me, Jimbo, and Jamie. There was like another 10 people, I want to say, behind it. And he was threatening and telling a lady that lives in Newport, basically, I went by your house last night at 3 a.m. What were you doing up? Aren't you a mom? Shouldn't you be in bed? That's basically what he said. He's like, what was you doing up at 3 a.m? But, you know, he don't stalk anybody. He don't threaten people, right? Wouldn't that be considered like a veiled threat?
Yeah. Oh, if you remember his story from that night was that now his mom lives in Harlan County.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I live in Laurel County.
Well, his pregnant husband.
3 counties over, or 3 or 4 counties away. And he said that I drove by her house with a gun.
Yes, and then he said that he called his buddy Brad, and him and the Harlan militia come and pledged loyalty to Ernie to protect him.
Yes, they did. And he went to his favorite spot in the woods.
If anybody's seen those trailer park fights, the guy with the huge belly and the blue shirt, can't miss him. Can't miss him. Just go watch the video. Oh, yeah, he's carrying quadruplets. I mean, we're still waiting on the gender reveal, but whatever. But yeah, he tried to do that. And then, of course, his scam that day was he needed $10 per person to press charges, and there were 30. That's the story of the grift that day that he was pulling.
Mm-hmm. I have not heard from Jimmy today. No. I would text him, but it's late. I'll text him tomorrow. See if he made it to the hospital and how everything's going. Yeah, he's this little tiger down there in the sticks. You know, is always coming up with some kind of story. And it's never something simple like, "Hey, I ran out to McDonald's, got me 2 cheeseburgers, and came back." No, it's always something elaborate, something crazy. You know, he was beaten nearly to death by Antifa with a stick that has nails driven through it. You know, so for one thing, if that stick in his little video that he's got was actually used on him, he wouldn't have those scratches on his back. He would have
spikes for 3 inches long, man.
Yeah, he would have big, deep stabbing wounds.
And they didn't even look like a kitten had scratched him on his back.
No, he told me where he got those scratches.
From
when he was
the
in
bushes
the hospital.
The hospital, right?
Yeah, he was he went to the hospital. You know, was in the psych ward down there for a week. That's when he was trying to get somebody to release him from that whatever it is in Georgia, whatever they call it. I'd have to look at the piece of paper, but it's like a 5150, I guess. But anyway, he said that he was running through the woods and was in thick briar patch, and it cut him. So it was briars, or as we say in Eastern Kentucky, briars. He was in briar patch, got stuck up in the briars and cut him up a little bit, scratched him. Like you said, it wasn't
Just
even. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like claw marks. It was just like little scratches,
Well, just like that liquid that was thrown on him up in New York City by Antifa that made him sick.
Yeah, I almost killed him, bro. Melted peeled his skin away down to the bones almost.
Oh shit, man! Like the things that he comes up with are crazy. Literally, any person that thinks that Ernie is this involved in all of this stuff, you need to go get your head examined.
Yeah, there's
like
some
Ernie
people that
doesn't.
find hook, line, and sinker.
Well, he does not work executive security.
No,
he does not bounty hunt. He has never successfully. I don't care about that Prentice stuff, man. You've never successfully tracked anybody, bro. You've never done that. No. You've never made a real Friday the 13th mask and sold it for profit.
No.
You've stolen masks, made some minor adjustments to them, and then sold them as your own. If you came through with a mask. If. And that's the bigger part. Like, this is all the shit you have done constantly, bro.
Leslie
You've not
B.
done any.
Leslie, don't get. Leslie thinks we went live early. You are in the central time zone, dear. It is 12:13 where you are. It's 1:13 here.
But yeah, those people that believe Ernie's bullshit, they really do need to go and talk to somebody. Talk to a therapist or something. Tell them what you believe. See what they say.
Yeah. Honey Bunny says, did we take the long road to jail or what, Kemper? Well, yeah, you're an hour behind, Leslie. Let's tell it like it is, Kemper. It's telling an Ernieism here. While on the way being transported to jail, almost 2 years ago, we were intercepted by a super program. And they took us to this area where they tried to insert brain chips in us, but we were rescued by Ernie Shell. And while we're being rescued by Ernie Shell, Antifa intercepted us. So then they started working us over, and we're still kind of in hiding, waiting on Ernie to save us again.
Well, we're waiting for that licon symbol to strike the midnight sky.
Next full moon, bro.
We call it reinforcements.
It's the next full moon.
Mac and all of them can come and save us, right, Ernie? Isn't that your story? Your dad was a werewolf. Come on, bro. Come on, you dumbass. It was going to be on Halloween. He was going to be up there in Wisconsin, and he was going to make his first kill so he could be a full-blooded lichen.
Yes.
That reminds me, that's homework for tonight. I need to go find those screenshots.
Man, he even dragged his deceased father into that.
His mom's audio recording, his dad being a werewolf, and supposedly killing some people.
Yes.
Not just being a werewolf. He was pretending to be the kid of two people that his daddy had slaughtered. While he was using a troll account with a deceased man's likeness and name on it. Like I said, folks, if you believe Ernie, you need to go talk to your therapist. And if you don't have one, you need to find one. ASAP.
Yep. Now, this ain't just hearsay. This is true. So I heard Griff was looking for Ernie's charges, and he don't believe they're really there unless they're somebody can show them. Why don't Griff just call the Madison County Commonwealth?
Who doesn't believe it?
Griff.
Man, he's a dumbass, though, man. Why you were like, he's literally worse than Ernie.
Oh, I know.
He's a dumbass. I don't care if you believe he's got fucking charges or not, Griff. You need to go check your batch that you're cooking outside your fucking camper.
Yeah, well, he did play for Clemson, though.
He played. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he played for. Never mind. I'm gonna be nice.
Selena Dixon said, "Don't you guys need getting the hell out of Dodge so you can't be found by the popo?" No, that's just in the movie, the Ernie Shell movie. This ain't real. It's Ernie's
Yeah,
movie.
Shelby's got the guards and the cops under his control anyway. We've got it made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You mean the Tigrettes aren't going to pounce on us and throw us back and forth like a cat and mouse? I feel cheated.
Yeah, that last live stream Ernie did the other day was funnier than hell.
Oh my gosh. I didn't watch it, but I watched Behind Green Eyes' rendition of it, and that was wonderful.
I was going to say it was almost like watching Braveheart from the trailer park. Because that's the speech. It was the Braveheart speech. Oh, and all the white trash gathered around. Just saying.
Oh.
Like, I was sitting there watching Mama T's dumbass and what she was saying. Gosh. She really does think a badass, don't she?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he sells that, man. He sells that persona to anybody. Look, man, Mama T, you the kind of person we tried to warn. And if you weren't broke ass, scamming scumdog yourself, and you actually had money, Ernie would have all of it. You couldn't give it to him fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't take it fast enough. But he would sure take it. And you know what you get in return? Nothing. Nothing. Not a medallion. Nothing. Didn't the medallion, isn't his website the same website that he had before when he was supposed to be selling memberships that came with medallions and action figures and stuff?
Same exact one, man.
I thought it was.
Same everything, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yep, sure was. But that's what he does. He bullshits. He's not even a good bullshitter, but he bullshits.
There you go. There's Behind Green Eyes link. Thank you, Mystery Lady. It may have been shared earlier too. Whoever did, thank you then too. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Behind Green Eyes, I'll be sending you some clips tonight. I sent you a message in Discord a minute ago. But, just keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Hey, look, you got full reign on any videos you want to use over here too. Take it. Do what you please. Won't be no Steve Reichs coming from here. You know, I haven't heard back from being subpoenaed yet. You know, I filed my counterclaim, and I haven't been subpoenaed to court yet, to a federal district court for the copyright claim. I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, you keep waiting.
Well, I'm not going to hold my breath, but I am going to keep waiting.
I was going to say, isn't it something like 10 business days?
10 business days. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was. You got nothing. All you do is cry and sit behind a fucking screen.
And I'll just tell you, I've looked into it, honestly, and that's why I don't really strike anybody anymore for content played. Now, a logo displayed is different. But for content played, you know, a logo can be trademarked. But content, you can't have copyrighted content that doesn't exist yet. So if you're streaming something current, it can't be copyrighted yet. And to copyright a video, each video costs hundreds of dollars. Do you know how expensive that would be for a creator to copyright every single live they do? Yeah, just countered the claim. Somebody files a copyright complaint on you, and it will match a video you've uploaded that doesn't match anybody else's, and YouTube will run it through their system, say it matches, and take down the video and send you your chance to counter the claim. Counter the claim and say there's no copyright on this video, and you are willing to go to federal district court and prove there is no copyright claim. That's all you got to do. Right. I may have or may not have learned from the best. Bet my strike falls off. What are you gonna bet?
Oh, it will.
And that's not a loophole. That's a fact. What y'all talking about? Oh, Mama T. Oh, Mama T got a proposition, and she had privated that bad boy right away. Yeah.
You talking about the one
privated that right after the live stream. It was near the end of the live stream because I'm pretty sure she ended the live to go earn that $50. Just saying.
Well, he wasn't going to wait more than 5 minutes, man. So
right.
No, I remember. Yeah, it was toward the end of the video.
Yeah, he would have went and found somebody else. Yeah.
I think it was within the next 10 to 15 minutes, literally.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Claimed she had to work the next day and had one client. So whatever she's claiming to be working at, she's got clients. Yeah, buddy.
Cause I ain't no sissy lala like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying.
She's just saying, Kemper.
Dude, she's got to be one of the most dense people I've ever encountered, dude.
Yes.
She had a lot of issues. And still supports Ernie. Still. Literally everybody has at least gone in one complete circle with Ernie and proved it in front of everybody else what Ernie's show is about.
Yep.
It's not hard to figure out.
He did Mama T the same way. Like he sicked Lori on her, you know. Lori, the misspell everything tigrette. All right.
Yep. That's his protector. I know. Yep.
Yeah. She went right after old Mama T. Right after.
But those are the people, like I said, are just as bad as Ernie. Because they have to know. It's right there. You can't miss it.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are okay and you're protected. So do as Ernie does. Get as Ernie gets.
Yeah. Behind Green Eyes, I think it was the second night I was in Florida. I'll have to look up the date to know for sure. I think it was the second night I was in Florida. What is the voting looking like between John Deere Girl and
Let me ask.
Giggling Bird?
We shall find out in just a minute.
All right.
But yeah, as far as Ernie goes, his time is limited.
Mm-hmm.
He will be going to prison soon. We will get to witness it. Maybe not the actual arrest and him going into custody, but we will get to see everything after that. Our rights as an American promise that. So that will happen. But what's going to happen is he's going to pass the torch to those stanky T over there. Miss one client. I guarantee you got a fucking group rate, nasty fucker.
It was 3
Yeah,
or 4 nights ago behind Green Eyes. 3 or 4 nights ago. Pretty late too, I think. I was sitting out like on the deck listening to the waves crash, and me and Thelma were sitting out there. We were listening in watch party, and sure enough, big old proposition comes up there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what did that dude just say?
I mean, she lives in a hotel. She's trashed herself. Like, a lot of things add up.
Oh, but the funniest part was like, if nobody caught it, she brought attention to it by going, "See, Jimbo, you say I'm ugly." That motherfucker proposition me, and these motherfuckers proposition me all the time. Like she was proud of it. Like she's not damn Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. I can tell you that right now. Nah. Well, hello, Terrorizer B. She said hey to you too, Kemper.
I'm sorry. Hey, Leslie.
Yeah.
Must be nice on these vacations lately.
Yeah. Wow.
Word.
Oh, goodness. Luna got a trip next month. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all. We are at 132. We're comfortable enough with the poll results as they are to go ahead and call a winner in like in a election. Well, not a winner, but who's moving on, who's not, and let's see. John Deere Girl will be moving on. Giggling Bird is out of this game. Maybe next time. Maybe. And that might be the first game Giggling Bird has ever lost here on the stand.
Yes, I was going to say, she's had a streak.
Oh,
that's
my
for
goodness.
sure.
Yeah. That's a whew. She's an ace playing trivia. For sure. That money they get pays for the wasp spray they lace their meth with. When they hit that stuff, they go on a vacation. The short one for sure. Wow. Wasp spray? People are crazy, ain't they?
I don't know. What do they do with wasp spray?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, Honey Bunny. Sometimes, no, sometimes you got to make sure you're on live chat instead of like top chat or whatever. Sure do. So tomorrow we usually take off, Kemper.
Yeah.
Sunday, Sunday fun day, getting ready for Monday.
Oh, yeah. Another double.
Monday or Monday?
I work a regular shift on Monday. I work a double tomorrow.
Cool. That's just about every Sunday, right? That's your normal.
Oh, yeah, Saturday and Sunday I always work doubles.
Yeah. Better you than me, buddy.
I know I'm getting over it. I'm thinking about going down to just doing regular shifts and just doing that 4 or 5 days a week that way.
Yeah.
I'd still make my money. I just won't be putting as much wear and tear on me.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all.
I mean, that's a lot of laps. A lot of people don't realize how many steps.
Oh, man. Do you count them on your phone? Like, do you have the Pacer app?
See, I've tried to do that before, but apparently I can be a dumbass and reset it and that kind of shit when I shouldn't be. You know what I mean? So basically, I'll get halfway through a shift and then fuck it up and
don't touch it. Don't touch it. Then
well, it's on my phone, so
yeah. At the end of the day, just go in there and look how many steps you've taken.
Well, see, I have this habit of clearing apps off of my phone, not like deleting them, like shutting them down. That's one of my things with OCD. Like, anytime I have my phone open, I will make sure none are open.
Somebody probably told you that saves the battery, didn't they?
Huh?
I said somebody probably told you that saves the battery, didn't they?
No, it wasn't even about that, man. It's just about not having clutter. Yeah, no clutter.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah. My desk right now is driving me crazy, actually. Driving me crazy.
But yeah, man.
I have collected all the NBA mascots out of the, what do they call those things? The little eggs. I got a whole box right there.
You said eggs?
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what they are.
Are you talking about the Kinder eggs?
Kinder eggs, yeah. They got the NBA mascot. Yeah. You like them?
Oh, I love Kinder eggs, yes.
They've got the NBA mascots. And, of course, like, I wanted all of them, but the Celtics one was most important, right? So I'm figuring it's going to be the hardest one to get. And so the first time I go and buy them, I bought 10 of them, dude, which they're $3 a piece. Bought 10 of them. I want you to know the very first egg that I ever opened had the damn Celtics mascot in it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I've got one of each mascot now, so I'm good.
I was gonna say I was watching a thing on Larry Bird the other day. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I ain't never watched anything on Larry Bird that wasn't very good.
I mean, he was
You cut out. You must have been saying something bad about Larry Bird.
No, I wasn't talking about him like bad.
Oh.
I was just saying every person that's ever talked about him talked about how good he was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It didn't matter his color.
Nope. Yeah, the only person who ever said anything remotely like that was Dennis Rodman and Isaiah Thomas. I am a big kid, Mystery Lady. You're right. Those little NBA toys and stuff like that. No, of course I didn't show y'all my new doll I got, did I? Let me go get this right quick. Let me be right back. All right, it's not really a sports figure or anything like that, or G.I. Joe, but I got this Michael Myers Deluxe Halloween. They had that at Best Buy when I took James's computer up there. Pretty cool, man. I thought, well, I'm going to get that because I ain't never seen it nowhere before. I'm getting it. You're muted, Kemper. No, you're not.
I was just going to say, I've been thinking recently about starting up card
collection?
Collecting again.
I'd love to have a Larry Bird rookie. I had the rookie with the three cards because they used to come in 3 and they were perforated. And our house got broke into once, and that's one of the things they got. It was bad. No, not Ken and Barbie. I don't do that. No, but I do have. You saw my Kiss.
I was going to say.
You saw my Kiss dolls, right?
Money that in cards these days is crazy. It's bigger than it ever has been.
Yeah,
it really is. It's like the way that they make cards, the type of cards they make, all that kind of stuff's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Venomous Silverback has a Pokemon collection. Everybody needs something to help them keep them young, right? Like, I don't want to be an old man, old fogey. I got my Star Wars stuff. Well, you've seen my office. You've been here. My Star Wars posters and different things. All my G.I. Joes. But anyway, with them and I, were young into our marriage. Probably, I'd say, let me look. Let's see, I guess if I can figure out what year it was. Yeah, probably 4 years into our marriage, maybe 5 years into our marriage. We lived in Lexington, and I thought, man, you know, I don't know if I'm going to have kids or not. I wanted to, but I didn't know if I was going to. So I sold all my Star Wars collection. I had the original little figures, figurines. Of course, they weren't in the box or anything, but I had a bunch, and they were in pristine condition. I sold them. Probably, I can't remember. It was less than 2,000, but it was over 1,000. I know, which was when 1997 or 98. It's decent money for what the dogs play with.
Chris Webber was being drafted? Wasn't he a lottery pick then?
I think so.
Yeah, thought it was.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I had like 2 or 3, the draft picks. You know how you can get the whole set. They're gold, gold plated, whatever. What is it? I know for a fact I had 2 years. I want to say there was 3, but even one with Shaquille O'Neal in it. And my dumb ass don't have it no more.
Really?
My brother, he's got every bit of his, but I don't have any of mine. And I have some really good ones. A lot of Hall of Famer rookies.
Yeah. I don't know if Erica can see my Kiss dolls up there. I got the Catman and Star Child individual dolls right there. Those are good. Those are good cards, man. The thing is, keeping them in the good condition is keeping their value.
Yep, sure is.
I've got one baseball card that was given to me by the people who live under the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposedly worth some money. It's the let's make sure this is the right one. Yeah, it was this one. The King Griffey Jr.
Oh yeah.
Don Russ. Is that Don Russ? No, that's the Fleer. So.
Yeah, man. If I had all the cards that I used to have when I was a kid, like, man, I had front and back, the pages for cards. I had 3 just Mark McGwire rookies.
The Bass Brothers.
Yeah. Well, and Canseco. I had Canseco's in there too. I had Ricky Henderson's. I had Roger Clemens, Wade Boggs, like all of their rookies and like first and second year cards.
Ricky Henderson is the cockiest MFer that ever walked on a baseball field.
Yep. He can steal a base though.
I know. When he stole that and broke that record, did you hear what he said? Today, I am the greatest of all time. What the hell? He wasn't humble at all about it, bro. He was not humble about it at all.
Like Conor McGregor playing baseball, man.
Right. Exactly. Like, yeah, I'm the man,
But yeah, man, like I had so many, like even Don Mattingly rookies. I had a ton of Derek Jeters, which I was a Yankees fan, so of course, I had the Yankees. But like even my football wasn't nearly as impressive as the baseball and then the basketball. Yeah. But my brother, man, he still got every one of his cards, and he's not opened those boxes in probably 10 years.
Kemper, there's a highlighted message that's your department. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but it's definitely your department.
All I can say is this one ain't Kemper's fault. I can't send no checks out if there ain't no money in the bank.
What? I think you're holding back, bro.
Am I?
Don't lie about it. Is this going to be the end tonight?
It's it. That's it. Done.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Like I was hearing about those checks before I came back, so like I feel like I'm sort of the blame guy, the fall guy.
I don't know. I'd have to see.
Yeah. This is gonna be the new reason why all the mods are leaving the stand. Non-payment.
Venomous had K Jr., Nolan Ryan. Oh, that's a good one. Jose,
Yep.
Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa was one of my favorite players. Big Cubs fan here. Randy Johnson, more rookie. My brother and I had 10,000 or more cards, and they were stolen. Let me tell you something. My little brother used to collect baseball cards, and he's the luckiest little dude we thought ever, because Mom bought him a T-top Firebird for his birthday, on his 16th birthday. Well, when he turned 18, his senior year, they gave away a what are those little Fiero,
the Pontiac.
Yeah, is it a
Look like
Fiero?
R2s, yeah.
Yeah, he won it. So he had that car and the Fiero, and so he sold the Fiero, and that summer, before he went to boot camp, he took off with his baseball cards and took a buddy to visit his dad in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
And while they were there, he parked in the garage every night. The night before they left, they loaded all their stuff in the car, including my brother's baseball collection, which was out of this world. He had so many expensive cards, and he wouldn't even talk about selling them. He would trade and get more cards, but he would not sell. But they got up the next morning, went to get in the car. Guess what was gone? The whole car. Somebody stole it.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. When they found it, like 2 months later, it was just a frame in a junkyard, Cleveland, Ohio. So he lost his entire collection, man. Never even had the heart to start it back up. So,
I mean, that's a heartbreaker, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're talking.
Not to mention his car, because he sold the other car because he didn't need two cars, and he liked his Firebird better. Didn't turn out well. So when he left for boot camp, his girlfriend broke up with him. It was just a horrible, horrible summer for my brother, man. It was awful. What are y'all voting on over here? What do you mean? What did you highlight that? I want my damn check, Kemper.
That's what I think it's all about, man. And see, funny thing is, I didn't even know I had checks to write till 2 days ago. So what'd you set me up with?
You got them, didn't you? Write them checks, pass them out.
I haven't found them. I just heard that I have them.
Oh, they ain't got there in the mail yet? Look, buddy, I mailed them to the front desk of that hotel right next to the train station up there.
Luna, we're going to have to renegotiate that 40% for a few weeks. I got to work it off somehow.
Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go. President of what? What are y'all voting Luna in as president of? The Union or United States? What are y'all doing over here?
Well, I did tell one person that messaged me about their check to talk to their union rep.
Oh, no. Why would you do that? You just got us in a world of hurt, buddy. Now you're acknowledging. Never mind. Never mind. Honey Bunny had an 82 Camaro and ex-husband had an 82 Z28. They were both stolen out of our driveway on the same night. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Leslie B., that means I have to go into negotiations with Kemper because he's in charge of payroll. I'll tell you what. They told my brother that those Pontiac parts were so interchangeable or something, those year models and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was just a prime thing to be stolen and should have never been parked on the street. And the one night he parked it out there, somebody got it.
That is wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, his car stolen, his baseball card stolen. His girlfriend broke up with him right before he sold his soul.
Yeah. Then he went to boot camp.
Yeah, it's like, wow. Like, hey, at least he didn't have to worry about a Jody. You know what I mean?
True.
Jody creeping while he was at boot camp,
Yeah. Now, he did lose a ton of weight at boot camp, man. He come back in better condition, Of course, he was a football player anyway. He was always in pretty good shape, but he was a lineman,
Mm-hmm.
But he come back best shape of his life and some killer stories to tell, He was in the National Guard, but you still got to go to the Army boot camp. So he was down there in Fort Benning. I want direct deposit. I don't trust the mail system. We're not set up for that, Queen. But anyway, that's not my department. Kemper told me before that we're not set up for that. So
when was this conversation?
You don't remember? You probably had brain fog that day.
I've been hanging out with Ernie too much. I can't remember shit. Can't remember shit.
Yeah, he's got that can't remember shit syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at that defense attorney and goes, "Huh?" She said, "Are you denying you made that statement?" He goes, "I don't remember that." Got the water.
He's a dumbass. I swear.
I don't remember that.
I bet he does now.
That was so funny. I don't remember that. Yes, you do, Ern. Oh, yes, you do.
That's what you told your sister Amber.
Mm-hmm. And I had no idea when I saw him because I don't, I was like, oh, where'd that come from? I ain't heard that story. And you hear that phone call and those transcripts from Amber, and they set him up for perjury. And he fell for it because he can't stop lying. And if it had come to it, they would have impeached his testimony for perjury. You know that, right?
Yep.
They would have had a key witness who they could flat sure pin perjury on and have that thrown out. That was on you, Ern. You don't even realize it. And you won't admit it.
Nope. It's okay. He don't have to admit the shit to be able to be charged for crimes. That's what he doesn't get. He can sit there and deny and, they set me up and everything else, but you still go to prison regardless. They don't give a fuck if you have any realistic views on your future. Because they'll take care of that and put you in a fucking box like you deserve, Ernie. Little cage where you sink in your toilet's all one thing. So basically, I think they're going to have Luna take my kneecaps. That's what it looks like.
Yes. I don't know what would pay better, Luna taking your kneecaps or 40%.
It's about the same.
40% what?
40% is 40%, bro.
Well, it is.
It don't matter what it's of. It's almost half.
Oh, goodness. Well, buddy, almost 2 hours in, about ready to call it a week, come back Monday.
Yes, sir. You know me.
It's been a good week. Had a little vacation time, and we took a few days off, and it seemed like the piranhas started eating each other.
Oh yeah, man.
We may have to have some more vacation soon.
Right. Just let them finish the job, right?
Yeah. We are too, Nana C. We are too. Great live. I'm glad I was able to attend, but I'm heading to bed now. My to-do list isn't getting finished today. Didn't get finished today, so tomorrow, full day. Full day tomorrow, later today. Okay. Good night. Yeah, we're going to call it a good night, too. And thank you all for hanging out with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Till 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's just 1 a.m. Central Standard Time for those of you who are late.
Riser.
Oh, goodness. You ever hear this?
Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh, my God, what in the hell?
Does anybody remember the clip where Ernie had Nicolina twirling in her kitchen?
Oh, yeah. Sick, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. It sure was. Funny.
All right, brother.
Dude.
Until Monday, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.